That day I was particularly assigned to the first aid office, so that we have a whole different setup that day. I had to come in, open up certain buildings, just prepare for the day. It was supposed to be warm that day, so I already knew to make fresh refreshments for the staff, make sure everything was where it should be.
With the initial call, we just thought that it was going to be a heat-related situation, and we took it just like, okay, well, we'll make sure they have some water, we'll get some ice packs, make sure they stay cool.
I remember turning around to Ethan, telling him that we need to go up top and grab the AED.
So me and Joel hopped back on the golf cart and we drove around to the top of the deck walk, only because we can't take the golf cart on the deck walk. We grabbed the AED from our Primate Cat Aquatic building, which was the nearest location from where he went down.
I remember the ranger opening his shirt, and I myself placed the pads on his chest and plugged it in. Turned it on, ranger cleared the scene. A matter of a few seconds seemed for hours. It seemed like everything just slowed down from then on. Next thing you know, we heard the AD say that a shock was advised, and it seemed like another, few hours had passed by where everyone just looked at each other like, wow, this is real. This is actually happening. I actually pressed the button and administered the shock, which was pretty amazing to see. After the shock was administered, seeing the man take his first breath again and seeing his color return to his face, reassured me that we did the right thing.
It reanalyzed his heart rate, or his heart rhythm, and the AED said that we did not need to do any more shocks, just said that we should continue CPR.
After the first shock was administered, the ranger actually resumed chest compressions after the AED had cleared the guest. But at that point, I could tell that he was pretty winded from doing so many chest compressions, so I actually stepped in for him. It was pretty intimidating at first, to have this man's heart, basically rely on you to keep pressing it for him, to make sure that his blood is still circulating for him. It was pretty intense for him.
The guest services team is one of the most important teams that we have here at the zoo. I think we are all on the same page. We all have the same training, and when something like that comes together, we really thrive under high intense action. Being able to adapt on such a short notice is kind of one of our things that we're known for, because it's a zoo. We can't really plan for a normal day-to-day operation, and we usually work very well together. In emergency situations or normal everyday situations, we're pretty much try to be on top of things as well as we can be.
It was just a big sense of accomplishment, feeling that what we did save this man's life was amazing. There's no words to describe how happy we were.